Then I'll be going in with the shade Teddy Bear just to darken everything up. And I'll be taking this on my Sigma E25 tapered blending brush. Then I'm going to go in with a little bit of that Wine and Dine shade just to go over the top of it all. And then with the Are You Kidding Me, very lightly over the top. And then with the brush that had Bestie on it. For the brow bone, I'll be taking the shade Crystal. Then to blend it out, I'll just be taking that big fluffy Sigma brush with no extra product on it. As a base for the main lid colours, I'll be taking this Tarte waterproof gel liner in the shade Bronze. I'm trying not to take it too high up so it doesn't transfer too much. It even helps us to pull the lid slightly taut. For the lid colour, I'll be taking Cranberry Splash, which is right here. I'm just going to spray my brush with a little bit of that setting spray just to make sure it's really intense. And then pack that right on top of that gel liner. See how nice and intense that is? That's due to putting a sticky dark base down and the Fix Plus as well. Oh, not Fix Plus, but setting spray. I'm just going to take a teeny tiny bit of that brown Teddy Bear shade just to darken it up a little bit. Teeny tiny, like almost barely touching. This is going to add a little bit of darkness to the eye. Then I'm going to take the shade that had the brush that had Wine and Dine on it and blend it out. Then I'm going to take that big fluffy Sigma brush, give it a good old blend. Then I'll be lining my lash line using the Rimmel Exaggerate liquid liner. I'm going to go for a little flip. I haven't worn a winged liner in ages. I just quickly tidied everything up. Now I'm going in with a black liner, what's left of the Anastasia one, and popping this into the inner rim of my eye, just to make everything nice and dark. Next I'm going to curl my lashes, and then apply some mascara. I'm taking the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. For lashes, I'll be taking these Ardell ones. These are just the normal wispies. I think they're 113. So I'm going to pop those on and I shall be right back. To finish off the under eye, I'm taking a little bit of that Wine and Dine shade and running this under my lower lash line. I also just forgot to put some black liner on there just to help intensify it. Not being neat at all, as you can see. It's just more to help deepen everything up. Then I'm going to take the shade Teddy Bear on the outer corner and then bringing it inwards very slowly. Then to highlight the inner corner, I'm taking the shimmery side of this Anastasia highlighting duo pencil. Applying the creamy end to one part of my inner corner. Then to highlight the inner corner, I'll be taking, what is this shade called? It is called Starburst from the Gleam Glow Kit, which is like the pinky shade. Moving on to the face, I'll be taking the MAC Strobe Cream in the shade Gold Light to add a nice luminous finish. Just going to apply some to my fingertips and then massage it into the skin. And then anything that's left I kind of take down the neck as well. that's been massaged into my skin, I'm taking the Maybelline Super Stay 24-Hour Foundation in the shade Fawn, applying some to my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge, and then just blending this into the skin. For contour, I'll be taking the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Beautiful Bronze. So applying this under my cheekbones, around my temple in like a C shape, and around the top of my forehead, a little bit under my jawline, under my lip, and down the sides of my nose. Then to blend it in, I'll be taking my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. Moving on to concealer, I'll be taking the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C4. Be applying this on my chin, above my lip, in the centre of my forehead in like the little triangle shape. Also be taking this down at the centre of my nose, the tip of my nose, and of course under my eyes to really brighten them up. Then of course I'll be blending it into the skin using my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. Then I'll be setting everything into place using my Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder. For contour, obviously I'll be taking the shade Java from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. It's the same one I use in every video because it's my favourite contour of life. So I'm just taking this on my MAC 109 contour brush, contouring under my cheekbones, then bringing it up onto the sides of the temples, and then under my jawline. Also be taking a tiny bit down the sides of my nose and under my lip as well. For bronzer, I'll be taking the Rimmel Natural Bronzer on my Real Techniques blush brush, swirling it into the product, tapping off the excess, and then bronzing up my face. Then for blush, I'll be taking the shade Deep Throat by NARS. Barely touching the skin because it's very pigmented. I've just taken off any foundation residue on my lip using a makeup wipe. Now I'm going to set to my face using the Freedom Makeup Setting Spray. I'm taking some setting spray onto my highlighter brush, and then taking the shade Starburst from the Gleam Glow Kit. Taking that a little bit above my eyebrows as well as my cheekbone for a nice glow. On my Cupid's bow, tip of my nose, and also down my nose. Then I'm just going to take that blush brush and just kind of like blend it together. Then it's just the final touches now, so I'm popping some brow gel through my brows. the finished look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial. If you did, please give the video a big thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It would mean the absolute world, and I shall see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!